is up, YouTube? I'm back. And as you can tell, this is a couple days after the 5K. I know. I'm a lazy YouTuber. Don't chill out, okay? Relax. In this video, I'm going to be talking about before that, welcome back. If it's your first time watching, then welcome. If you don't know, my name's Kenny. I'm a beginner long distance runner currently prepping for my first marathon, which will be in Long Beach, California, October 5. So in a couple months. And in this video, I'll be going over my recent 5K race that I ran last weekend, the 4th of July weekend. And here's my little medal. Okay, is it up? There we go. Look at that. It's pretty heavy. So yeah, there we go. Pretty nice, pretty decent. For those of you who watched my last video, you know I had a specific time goal of sub 22. And for those of you who haven't watched it, there's going to be a little link somewhere for you to go watch that. So I was planning to run a sub 22 minute 5K, and I guess from what you can tell from the title and probably the thumbnail of this video, I beat that time by a little bit, but by a little bit. Round of applause. Thank you. Appreciate that. So I'm gonna try to keep this video as short as possible. It's gonna be a race day recap and a kind of little insight on the workouts that I did that I believe really helped me achieve that time goal. So if you want to skip to the race day recap, there's a little time over here, and if you want to skip to the workouts part of the video, there's your time. And before I dive into anything else, please like, please subscribe, please share this video, and follow me on my other social media platforms, especially Strava and Instagram, but especially Strava, please. Starting from the day before, roll the clip. I am on my way to go grab my bib and my extra little accessories that I need. It's actually 6:20 and the expo closes at 7. So I am gonna barely make it. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. Let's go. All right, just getting to the little expo. It's not a big race, so it's not a big expo. They close in about 20 minutes, so I gotta hurry up and get to it. Oh.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm just here to grab my bib for tomorrow.
I'm there to do.
All right, in the little bib packet, we got the bib. Number is 4585. We got some flyers for some other races. I don't know if you can see that, but it says High Performance Energy. I'm guessing it's an energy drink. We got a nice little shirt. There's the back. It's pretty nice. I'm probably not gonna wear it. Probably give it to somebody else. The bib pickup is done. All I gotta do is show up tomorrow and run the race. Am I a little nervous? A little bit. Got back home from the expo and I tried to set up my flat lay, which included a blue DSG running vest. I think it was somewhere around $20, super lightweight. And then the Adidas On The Run 5-inch inseam shorts, also quickly becoming one of my favorite pieces of running gear. It's super lightweight, almost feel like you have nothing on. Legit. I had the Nike Dry Fit socks. My Sunnies, I got these from DSG, but I kind of forgot what the name of the brand was, but I got them from DSG. And then my On Cloudboom Strikes. These are my favorite race day shoes currently. Yeah, they're pretty fast shoes. Lightweight. I'm probably gonna do a video going over all my running shoes currently. Moving on, for fueling, I got a UCAN Edge gel. I believe I took the strawberry banana flavor. And fun fact, I forgot to use it. For hydration, I took the Gatorade Hydration Booster. It's the tropical orange flavor. AirPods for music, Apple Watch for tracking my heart rate and tracking distance, and of course the bib. And finally, gotta take the pic for the Instagram. Come on. Moving on to race day. I didn't get a lot of videos. I promise I'm gonna do better next time. I actually plan to get a GoPro or one of them like really tiny Insta 360 cameras. I've been looking into getting one, but I'm gonna try to do my best to get that before the next fast race or even before the marathon, so I can get better content. So I apologize in advance. I will get better footage next time. But my mom and my sister tried to get some footage for me. So, Mom, if you're watching this, love you very much. So the race started at 7. We had to park like a mile away and then walk all the way to the park. But I got there exactly on time. I warmed up just like a little bit and got to the starting line. So race starts.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. That's where you won.
Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
I was super excited and I went out too quick. I went out way too quick. The first 0.16 miles, my pace was at like 6:12, 6:20. I looked at my watch and I was like, okay, slow down. I just knew for a fact there's no way I was holding 6:20 or 6:12. Like that is ridiculously fast. But because the start line, it starts at like a slight downhill. So with the added excitement of starting the race, I was just going straight, just straight down. And I was like, okay, let's slow it down. I made sure to find a pack of like 4 people that I could perceive were running a similar pace as me or like a similar finish time, and I just stuck to them, whether they were on my side or in front of me. I just made sure I found 3 to 4 people that I could keep my focus on and just tag onto them and keep following them until I get to the finish line. So at the half mile mark line, the watch says I was at 6:24 per mile pace, which again, it's way too fast, way too ahead of what I should be running. My heart rate was somewhere about 165 beats per minute, which was surprisingly comfortable for me. Mile mark, I was running 6:44, and my heart rate was somewhere around 166, 167, which is, again, pretty nice. It's pretty much what I was intending to run. My pacing strategy actually going into the race was to start out at 7 minute for the first mile and then negative split. So 7 minute 650 and possibly 640 for the last mile. But I didn't do that for the first mile because I just felt good at 6:44. My heart rate was at 166, 167, which if my heart rate was at like 170s, low 170s, maybe 172, then I would have slowed down drastically because I just wanted to finish sub 22. But at 6:44, first mile, my heart rate was still decent. I didn't feel burnt out. I didn't feel exhausted. So I just felt like I should just keep this pace going for as long as I possibly can. At the halfway turnaround point, my pace dropped to 6:56 and my heart rate was at 174. And yeah, as you can see, it was getting a little hard for me. Second mile mark, I came in at 6:48 and my heart rate was at 187. So yeah, I was struggling, I was fighting. as hard as I as I possibly could, because I set my watch to finish the 5K at 21 minutes. So the Apple Watch kind of tells you when you're ahead of pace and when you're behind pace. If you need me to make a video going over how to make those settings, I will. Just leave them in the comments. And yeah, second mile, 6:48. My heart rate was way too high compared to what I was hoping and like training for, but I just stuck to the plan of find 3 to 4 people, the same 3 to 4 people that I kept my eye on from the start of the race. They were still around me. I just kept holding onto them and making sure I was at the right pace that I wanted to be at. So I didn't have much issue with that. At mile 3, it was getting ridiculously hard. There was actually a point in the race where I thought I could do sub 20. That was in the first mile. Like, I still felt good. Like my heart rate was still 166, like low 170s, and I was like, I could do a sub 20. There was no way I was doing that. But at mile 3, I was at 640. Heart rate was 188. So yeah, I was in the trenches basically. There's no other way to describe it other than just utter pain and agony. I was in the trenches, just fighting. There was one little kid that ran past me at mile 3. I was like, yo, come on, man. Come on. I'm out here fighting. Bro was just like, what's up, though? I'm like, bro, save some speed for me, bro. Like, I need a little speed. Come on, what are we doing? But yeah, mile 3, 640, 188 beats per minute, and I just did a sprint finish as fast as I could. Sprint finish. I actually tried to shoot a little video. It's quite embarrassing. It's pretty embarrassing.
Bruh.
It's pretty bad. But thanks to mom, shout out mom, she got a little video of me crossing the finish line.
Sir. Yay! Great job, everybody. You got absolutely destroying this 5K course. Congratulations. Cindy Murphy, Gonzalo, Madonna, Terry Hoff, Ryan Bushnell.
20 minutes, 51 seconds. Yo, look at that. Look at that. 20 minutes, 51 seconds, 6:43 pace, 94th overall out of 688, 75th male out of 420, and 4th male in the age group 25 to 29. Come on. I set a goal. I said I was gonna do it, and I did it. I did it. Let's go. As you can tell, I was super proud and super happy for myself. It was actually a pretty nice little morale booster for me to show that I'm actually making a lot of progress heading into the marathon. And I would like to see that keep going. So yeah, it was a pretty wonderful day. And for the part that I'm sure a lot of you who clicked onto this video are looking to get, the workouts leading up to the 5K. And one thing I would actually advise for anyone else who is training for a race, whether that's a 5K, whether that's a 10K, half marathon, please make sure you're documenting things. And you don't have to shoot like video like this, but just make sure you're writing things down. Make sure you're recording things, because it would be nice for you to look back onto where you were like a year ago or 6 months ago, or at the start of the training block, and just be able to have a reason to pat yourself on the back and just tell yourself you're doing an amazing job. So this is it for me. I always write everything down, every workout, every little hiccup in my training, I write it down. So I think you should too. The first speed workout was June 6th. I'm gonna speed through this. It was a half mile warm up into 8x400 meter repeats. at a time of 1:30, which is a pace of 6 minutes per mile pace, and a half-mile cooldown. In between each 400-meter repeats, I made sure to have a 60-second to 2-minute rest time in between each repeat. Next, June 11, it was a 4-mile workout, half-mile warm-up into 3x1K repeats at a 6-minute 30-second pace with 90 seconds jog or a walk, or maybe even just a flat out just rest in between each repeat. And then went into 3x600 meter repeats at a 6-minute pace with 90 seconds rest in between and a half-mile cooldown. Workout 3 was on June 18. It was a 3-mile workout, half-mile warm-up, 3x600 meter repeats at a 6-minute pace. Then into 4x400 meter repeats at 5:30 minute per mile pace, and then a half-mile cooldown. Then June 25, it was a progressive mile repeats workout, 1 mile warm-up at, I believe it was about 9:30 minute pace. And then went into the mile repeats. First mile was 7:30, second mile 7:10, third mile 7-minute flat, and fourth mile 6:50. If you want to watch that video specifically, there's going to be a link here. That was probably my most effective workout because I was actually practicing the mile repeats. And the only thing I would change about that workout, I would have started at 7:10 and then did 7-minute flat, then 6:50, then 6:40, because then I would have practiced aiming for those faster, maybe 6:40, 6:30 mile paces. And once again, I would like to reiterate, I'm not a professional marathon runner. I am not a coach. This is just what works for me personally. The only reason why I'm sharing this is because I have no idea who's watching, and I don't know if someone else has a goal time of running a 5K in under 21 minutes. So I'm just sharing what worked for me. And if you want to give it a go, then I think you should. And if it works out for you, that would be amazing. And I think you should share it with me when that works out for you. So yeah, that's the end. Once again, the medal is here. What's next for me? Obviously the marathon coming up, but I was actually thinking about running another quick race before the marathon, just to give me like another assurance boost before the marathon day, because the marathon isn't gonna be here for like 3 months, so that's a pretty long time to not have any race completed leading up to the marathon. So I'm thinking maybe run another 5K or run a 10K. I haven't decided on that yet, but when I do, I'll make sure to make a video about it. If you've watched up until this point, thank you for watching. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're treating yourself with the utmost love and kindness. I hope you're showing up for yourself physically, emotionally, mentally, in whatever facet you need to show up for yourself. And yeah, make sure you like this video, subscribe, share it. I hope it brought some value to you. If you are trying to run a 5K race, please let me know in the comments. If you have any questions on how I was able to finish that race at that time that I didn't mention in this video, please leave said questions in the comments. I would be happy to help as much as I can. Once again, I'm not a professional, but these are the things that worked for me, and I would be happy to help you with your goals as well. Until next time, peace and love. Happy running, peace and love. I'll see you again soon. Bye.